Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. The Tribe attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Eric Holmes gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Now at the plate, number 35. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffed them right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Zimmer is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. Cisco might try to make a play on it, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Santander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games. So digging in now, Carlos Santana. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ground hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Batting 5th.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one to Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is under it. One down. Now in the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Stewart racing back, still going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Mancini has a read on it. Two gone. Now at the plate, number 35. 0 for 1
now
for him here in this one.
Number 35.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Indians 1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped him up. Perez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now Carlos Santana high in the air out to center field. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jose
from the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fouled away. The next 0-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Ramirez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cleveland's out in front, 3-2. Ready for another chance? DJ Stewart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Rio
fouled away. Ruiz, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians lead it 3-2. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Roberto Perez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 3-2. Ready now for Baltimore. Hernan Perez hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Hernan Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's only 2 for 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Count remains full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as
Now
he'll
batting,
look to bring home that
the
tying
first
run from
baseman,
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Trumbo.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in once again, number 35. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 35.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now that's popped up. Trumbo in foul ground. 1 down. Ready once again. Bradley Zimmer. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. picked him up. Number 1 has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
High in the air out to center field. Stewart is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Aaron Brooks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He'll
Leading off
start things
for the
off in the
Orioles,
Baltimore 6th.
The right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Fouled off. Now the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Santana gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is outside for a ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ground first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Eric Holmes notches his 3rd win of the year. Dan Otero hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about